Hey guys, it's Mike here, and we're starting a brand new series, Terraria. So, oh, and I am being joined by my good buddy Josue, who I mentioned several times in my videos before. Say hi, Josue.
Hello.
Alright, so we've been playing Terraria for a while, and we decided that we are going to make Terraria videos together. So, let me just get 0 tier 1 on real quick. Alright, so I got 0 tier 1 on. And so, oh, of course, we're going to be doing multiplayer. Now, I haven't created a character or a world yet, so we're going to do that right now. Josue already has his character created. So, alright, just Mike. And I like to do the skull shirt. And I like this hairstyle. And I like to do a dark brown hair, which is my real hair color. Alright. And I'll do black eyes. Alright. And of course, there is always the dresser in case I realized I did miss something. But it won't really matter since we're going to be wearing a bunch of armor anyways. Alright. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Alright. Alright, and me and Jose have decided what we're going to call our world. So we're going to be playing on medium size. If we're going to be playing on expert. And we're going to... Jose, what do you think? Should we play on corruption or crimson? I think corruption.
Let's do corruption.
Alright, then corruption it is then. So we have decided that we're going to call this the new Genesis. So Mike and Josue's new Genesis. And of course, oh, that's not going to fit. Alright, I'll do an ampersand, which is just that fancy way of writing and.
I'm actually though.
What is it, Josue?
I'll be right back.
Alright then, so Josue is gonna be right back as he said. Alright, so Mike and Josue's new Genesis, so that's the seed. So we're gonna be playing on medium difficulty, expert. Josue, are you still there? Josue? Okay, but he did say corruption. So, I guess let's just make this world then. So I decided to do corruption because it's just a more classic part of the game, and also, in case we do want crimson items, we can always make a mini crimson biome, since we have done that before in Terraria. So this world has been made pretty quickly, because I am playing on a pretty powerful PC. Alright. There we go. Mike and Josue's new Genesis. So let's move it to the cloud. Alright, just a few things I'm going to have to edit out. Hold on, I'm going to favorite Mike here. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to move Mike to the cloud. Hold on. Josue, you there? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, let's just do this. Okay. So there's gonna be no password. So let's play Terraria. Oh yeah, and it is 9:03 where we are right now, and it is the 4th of July. So happy 4th of July to y'all. Alright, so until Josue gets here, I might as well just start building a small shelter for us. Alright, and I did reset all my achievements, so it would be pretty fresh, and it would just feel really good for us. I'm not sure if Josue reset all his achievements, hopefully. But, let's do this.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright then, so you did say Corruption World, right?
Yep.
Alright
Yes, I did.
then. Okay then, good. Alright, so I'll sacrifice my copper short sword to get us a pet slime. Huh? Hey. Eat the sword. Huh? Why isn't he taking the sword?
What?
Hold on. Just a second, guys. Alright, maybe it should be working now. Oh, hey there.
Hey.
How do you say that? Artreus?
Atreus.
Huh?
Atreus.
Artreus. Alright then.
Atreus.
Atreus.
There you go.
Atreus. So not really an A sound, more of a U sound.
Yeah. Atreus.
Alright then. So yeah, this is gonna be really exciting. Did you reset your achievements, Josue?
I didn't, but I could.
Do you want to do that now or another time?
I could do that another time.
Alright then. See, I'll just make a little house for us. Oh, and don't worry, I will build something better for us, since you know I'm kind of the builder, Josue. Also, you can keep your copper short sword in case you want it. I'll try to... If you see a slime, could you let me know? Oh, never mind, I see one. So let's see if he actually takes the sword. There we go. Guess that must have been a little glitch before. Alright.
Pickaxe known to man.
What kind of pickaxe? A broken one?
Terrible.
A terrible pickaxe. So what's a terrible pickaxe? Alright, I guess I should also mention what classes we're gonna be playing. So I'm gonna be playing as a summoner. So Josue, what class do you think you're gonna play for this series?
I'm gonna be mage.
Alright then. Now, mages and even summoners have a pretty rocky start, because like for melee users they can craft like wooden swords. Why'd you leave?
I believe I disconnected from my Wi-Fi.
Oh man. So yeah, okay, but I do see here that we have a lead and tin world. And I also should mention, I'm not sure if I'm going to get this video out exactly on the 4th of July, but we are making it on the 4th of July, so in case you guys, in case you're watching this after the 4th of July, then I hope you guys, we hope you guys had a really awesome 4th of July. Yeah, so me and Josue could have gone to a fireworks show, however, we decided that we are instead just going to stay home and play Terraria. Isn't that right, Josue?
Yep. Did you hear me or?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Alright.
Cause no, I just switched positions a little bit, so that it less of a chance of disconnecting.
Alright, where are you exactly in your house?
My bed.
Your bedroom?
Yep.
So you didn't leave your bed, you just turned your body.
I moved to a different spot of the bed.
Okay then. Now I just need to find a slime in order to get some torches for the house.
This is expert, right?
Yes, this is expert. Ooh, a living tree!
Alrighty.
Yeah! Isn't that nice? I could probably build a house out of this.
And I thought terrible reduced speed. It does not, so it does not matter. Cool.
What does terrible do exactly?
Minus 25% damage, 13% size, 50% knockback.
So it more affects it on a weapon level, not a tool level.
Yeah.
Alright then. Well, that's fortunate to know. Alright, so, and maybe I'll be able to get a finch staff. Alright, so that'll just be for the guide, and it'll be to set up our basic crafting stations. That's just gonna be what that basic house is for, so you can place on a furnace, a few chests there. But really, I'm gonna want to make a house out of this living wood tree. Because I really like making houses out of these living wood trees, because it's one of those things where you don't know where it's gonna take you. It's just, you do it as, you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's...
So wait,
Oh, I see a garden gnome. Let's see if I can lure him. Now, you guys are probably going to notice that me and Josue are not really noobs at this game. That's because we are not. we have been playing Terraria for a long time, so we know our way around the game.
Yep.
Hey, look, I got the No Hobo achievement. Ooh, and I got the Living Wood wands and the Living Wood leaf wand, or like just the Living wand, basically. So I can now try to build up the house, and I also found.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Don't get them wrong. Although we are, you could say experts, we're still gonna die a whole bunch.
say what?
Although you do say we are experts, we will die a lot.
Of course we will, because that's just how things work in Terraria. Huh? There's a chest right there, and I'm gonna get it. It's like, I'll say, once you see the video, you're going to wonder, how did that chest get there? I mean, of course, it's just world gen, but it's pretty weird that a chest would just be there. But hey, more chests for us. So it seems that I'm probably not going to get a Finch Snap, but that's okay. So, a purple slime got you.
Yep. They have so much HP.
I know, which is why they can be pretty dangerous. Alright then.
Oh yeah, golden bunny.
Oh man, we can't catch him?
Nope.
Oh man, so what do you want to do with him? What do you want to do with him? Kill him?
I mean, nothing we can do with them. Just
Kill
leave
him?
them.
Huh?
Just leave them.
Yeah, I would be a monster for killing bunnies. Because that's kind of like, why did I forget that unwritten rule of Terraria? Thou shalt not kill bunnies.
Things
Alright then. So,
happen.
yeah, they do. Alright, so I guess the next step is just to try to find a cave and collect some stone, and I think I just found one. And looks like it is becoming nighttime, so it's probably going to be a good time to do some mining.
Yep.
Alright, so until I'm able to get a summon weapon, I'll try to mostly be, like, maybe kind of classless. I'll use, like, things like platinum armor and stuff. Okay, then. Okay, but I did just get a boomerang. Yeah, boomerangs are pretty cool. And if you find a star in the latest version, you could combine it with the boomerang, and then you can get an enchanted boomerang, which do provide a lot of light. Alright. So, if you find a cave, Josue, could you let me know? I mean, not a cave, a falling star.
Why?
So I can make an enchanted boomerang.
Oh. Alright, yeah. That's okay.
Alright then. Sounds good?
Okay.
Alright then. So yeah, so... Ooh, I'm finding a lot of chests. I found a wand of sparking. Do you want that since you want to be a mage?
Nope.
Yeah, a wand of sparking suck.
Actually, I'll take it. Give
Alright
it
then.
to me. Yeah.
Just come down to the cave with me. So we need to get things like gems for gem hooks, lead for things like... Ooh, got the... Ooh, shiny achievement. Alright, so there's a wide variety of things that we're gonna need in order to basically get our characters powered up. So we're gonna need stone like I'm getting here for a furnace. We're gonna need lead for things like anvils and a sawmill. Okay then, and let's see. We're also gonna need gems for a gem hook. If you guys are hearing like any like exploding sounds, that's just because, of course, since it's the 4th of July, fireworks are going off. So yeah, but I am wearing headphones right now, so hopefully it should, like, not be too bad for you guys. Yeah, like, me and Josue can hear each other pretty clearly. A vulture got you?
Yep.
Ooh, that was a lot of fall damage. Okay, so I found the third tier ore. It is silver.
Okay. All I could do is just hope that the fourth tier is gold.
Why do you want that specifically?
Diamond staff.
The diamond staff uses platinum, so you would actually want platinum. Platinum is also stronger in general.
Alright, use some platinum.
Alright, but anyways, it doesn't really matter since we're just going to have fun. So join me down in the cave, okay?
Yep.
Do you think I should pick up the silver or no?
Yeah.
Alright then, I'll pick up the silver then. Because it is more common than the fourth. Oh, I found out what the fourth tier ore is. The fourth tier ore is gold.
Yeah.
Don't worry, maybe we can use an extractinator.
By the time we get an extractinator, I won't need platinum anymore.
Yeah, but I guess we're just going to have to do with what we got, okay?
Yeah,
It's just a little weapon anyways.
I guess so. I
Alright.
guess I don't mind using rubies.
Are you trying to get down to the cave with me? If not, I could come back to, like,
No,
give you a weapon.
I'm not.
So you don't want to go mining with me? By the way, did you find a
No,
fallen star
that's
yet?
not. Yeah.
Alright then.
Right now, I'm just trying to be at the desert right now.
Are you sure? Because nighttime really isn't the time to go exploring on the surface. Nighttime is the time to go mining.
Yeah, but I want some cactus farm right now, so.
Alright then. Yeah,
Plus, I
I
might as well
never...
collect some. Plus, I want to
Like,
collect some falling stars.
alright then. Because, of course, you need that mana.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, I do see some gems. Oh yeah, and we'll also need gems for Josue's his starter weapon. And we're of course gonna need the gems for the gem hook, so let's see. I appear to have found some emeralds. And of course, if we don't end up using the gems, we can always just sell them.
Yep.
So one of the first weapons I'll be able to get to start my journey as a summoner is going to be the Snapthorn. Now, because I couldn't really find a finch staff, I could try to look for other living trees in hopes of finding a finch staff, or I could make a ton of gravestones and get an Abigail's flower. And it seems that Josue's already going to do that job for me, so keep it up, Josue. Alright then? You're gonna get me an Abigail's flower, so keep it up, okay?
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, so how are because I'm hearing a ton of fireworks near my house. Like, are you hearing any fireworks near your house?
Yeah.
Alright then. And my headphones do have noise canceling, so in case they do get a little annoying, I can always just turn on noise canceling.
I mean, I live somewhat close to. I don't think it's close enough to be that loud.
Josue, that is something I'm going to have to censor because it reveals personal information, like it reveals our location.
I just said near.
No, you said the
Also,
name of the park specifically. Josue,
alright.
don't worry, I can always edit it out, but please refrain from that, okay?
Okay.
Okay? So, again, it's no big deal. I can always just censor it out. But just refrain from doing that from now on, okay?
Okay.
Uh,
I said okay if you didn't hear me.
yeah, alright, I heard you. So, yeah. So, what are you trying to do right now?
I'm just fighting right now.
Fighting what?
I'm about to die right now.
Huh?
Zombies.
Alright,
Zombies.
then. See if you can get me an Abigail's flower. Why'd you leave? Connection issues?
I would know. I was checking something.
Alright, then. Yeah, how you guys doing today as of the time I'm recording right now? It is it is 9:20 in the evening. Yeah, me and Jose are doing pretty well. Oh, found a life crystal. Yep, lots of great loot. Yep, I guess the first step... oh, okay. Thankfully that boulder went the other way. And another life crystal. I'll save that life crystal for you, Josue.
Okay.
Alright, I guess the first step should just be to map out all this territory and get hit by a poison dart. And really? Okay. So I guess it's just to map out all this territory. So I have a plan to how to mine it all. Since I am seeing a lot of gold. And chests. Oh dang it, I died. That would actually be a good time to give me that fallen star. So I could make the enchanted boomerang. And I got a fallen star. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I guess I could favorite that, since it's a pretty effective weapon. Like, one of the best early game weapons you could get, since it does a lot of knockback and it also provides light. Yeah, watch this. So where are you right now, Josue?
Desert.
Alright. Yep, time to head back into the cave and mine up everything. So in the next episode, we'll focus on, like, building an actual house for us. I'll use that living wood tree, and then I'll turn it into a big house. And since there's two of them together, it'll just add to the storage, or like, just add to the space in general, for both living and storage.
Well, how do you... Okay.
How did
Oh,
I
yeah, no,
what?
that's what you get, bro. I swear, bro.
What is it, Josue?
Zombies, for some reason, don't get knocked back anymore. Or at least don't get knocked back from what I'm using.
Oh, got an achievement, you can do it! So that's just when you survive your character's first full night, whether you died or not.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, but hey, like, at least someone made it. Alright. Now that I got that territory mapped out, it's time to mine up all that good loot. Alright, first order of business, that's silver. I mean, that gold. Okay. And I might as well see what's down there. Alright, some lead, and some pots. I also got almost all of my accessory slots right now filled up. So if you're wondering what I have right now, I have the climbing claws, anglet, a guide to plant fiber cordage, and a cloud in a bottle. That's also warding. Alright, I'll also see if I can get any accessories for you, Josue. Since you're probably gonna need them, aren't you?
I don't know.
I mean, you could get me an Abigail's flower, right?
I could.
So yeah. So, because of your little mishap, see if you can get me an Abigail's flower. Where have most of your depths been right now? The desert?
Desert. Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so yeah, let's see if
Desert
we...
and on the way to the desert.
So yeah. Alright, so once it strikes 9:30, I'm going to head back home, and then we're going to assess all the great things we've done so far. Because I feel like this is going to be the start of something really special. Do you agree, Josue?
Yep.
Yeah. And also, we're here sharing memories instead of just being at, like, a boring fireworks show. Yeah. Alright, so the next time we, like, meet face-to-face in the game, I'll give you that Wand of Sparking, even though it is, like, the worst... It is the worst magic weapon in the game, even as a starter weapon. Like, why didn't Relogic give it a little more thought? Here, let's actually see the stats on it. 15 magic... Huh?
Really? 15?
Yeah, 15. 15 magic damage. Let's see, it uses 2 mana. However, even with that, it still is a pretty bad weapon. So yeah, we should probably be getting you those gem staffs. Well, you know, back in the day, there was a way for, like, early mages to start their game. You know, like, back in the day, like, water bolts had a chance of spawning near the top of the dungeon, so if you were able to get one, that would carry you throughout pre-hard mode. Now, I guess one thing that I could do to, like, spice up this is story time with Mike. So, you ready to hear this, Josue? It's about Terraria.
Yep.
So, you guys probably know that Terraria was released on the 3DS back in the day. Now, Terraria on the 3DS never really updated past 1.2.3, so that means, like, summoners then would have even more of a rocky start. Like, summoners and even mages now have a pretty rocky start since they can't make any kind of weapon in their class out of wood. However, like, back in the day, I think there were only, like, 3 summon weapons in Terraria at the time. I think those were the Slime Staff, which is already a very rare drop, the Raving Staff, and the Pygmy Staff. Those of them can only be acquired in hard mode. Yeah, and like, now, I decided that on my little 3DS playthrough, I would maybe be a mage. So, I went to the dungeon. I more stumbled upon it by accident, and then I realized, wait a minute, I can get a water bolt there. And I did, and let me tell you, it's been carrying me throughout that playthrough. Ow. Stupid slime. Oh yeah, right now it is 9:29, so I might as well go back to base. I mean, I pretty much have no choice. And just assess what I've done. I probably will lose that gold, but whatever. We can always earn it back. We can set up some kind of money farm. Oh, hey there.
Right.
Here's a little gift. There you go. So here. There you go. Now you have less chances of dying.
I don't know about that, but
Alright. Now that we've got a ton of good... Now that we got a lot of good stuff. Alright. And I also got the achievement Heavy Metal. Let's set everything down. Alright.
yeah, there's an Abigail's flower over here.
Huh?
There's an Abigail's flower over here.
Really? You
Yeah,
got me
there's just
in... Huh? You
yeah,
got
just
it
right next
already?
to a grave. Yep.
Huh? You got it already?
Yeah.
Okay, then give it to
Yeah.
me.
Oh, right. Gotta been unlucky though.
I don't care. It's an Abigail's flower. Alright, I can't believe I got an Abigail's flower this early, so thanks, Josue.
Yep.
Alright, so let's wrap this episode up a little bit. So, I can actually get a gem hook. Do you want that gem hook, or can I have it?
What gem hook will it be?
An emerald one.
You could have it.
Alright, then thanks, Josue. But yeah, we really need to get you a little more overpowered, Josue. Alright, and I also got the achievement. Hold on tight. So here, look, can I give you something, Josue? Where'd you go? Alright,
Right.
I have some gifts for you, Josue. So I found these when I was out exploring. Alright then, here. Here's some things to help you. A spear, and a wand of sparking. There you go. That should help you out at least a little bit, right?
Yep.
Alright. And to continue my summoner adventure, I'm also going to need to go to the jungle so I can get some materials to make a snapthorn. While we're there, we can also get materials to make your jungle armor. So let me get a ton of bows, or like, not bows, arrows. Where are those arrows? Oh, I need to be at a crafting, oh, not a crafting table, a workbench.
Yo, the range on the wand of sparking is awful.
What's it like? Give a prediction.
It's basically melee range.
Melee range? Yeah, that wand of sparking must suck. What even is the modifier on it? I forgot.
Hurtful.
Hurtful?
Yeah. Actually, it might be a little longer than melee range. It's just, I think it has a bullet drop to it.
A what drop?
Oh yeah, another Abigail flower.
Alright, let's test my luck this time. What was the modifier on it? Come back.
You good?
Yes,
What
I
do you mean?
am. You left.
What?
Yes, you left. Alright then. So, are you okay if I take the Abigail's flower with the better modifier since I want to be the summoner?
It really depends, cause it depends if the Abigail's flower ever existed. No, I think my thing was bugging out because it was in the same spot as the last one.
Okay, so can you check your inventory? Is there an Abigail's flower in there?
Yeah, it's not there.
Alright, well, find the location where you saw that Abigail's flower and see if it still is there.
So, Michael, you doing all right? You're cutting out a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I seem to be okay.
I didn't even hear what you said. What?
I seem to be okay.
Maybe it's me.
Yeah, you know what, maybe at this point we should... Yeah, you know what, how about, like... Alright, maybe at this point we should more just, like, wrap up the episode, and then we can take a small break, and hopefully the Wi-Fi would... Huh? maybe at that point the Wi-Fi will be fixed, and then we can get back to playing more Terraria. Sounds good?
Alright.
Okay. Then I can set up a little kitchen area and a sawmill. Alright, so... Hold on, I just want to move this chest real quick. Alright then, so yeah guys, so we're definitely going to have a lot of fun with this series, and like this is going to be an amazing series to start, and like I think we're going to have a lot of memories in this series. Do you agree, Josue?
Yep.
Alright then, so yeah guys, I guess, Josue, do you want to say anything before I end off the video?
No.
Alright then, so yeah guys, that's about it for this video. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!